Hello there. So I'm continuing on with this wave and reviewing the figures. So this one is VC207. It is Teebo. And I just wanted to show this. I didn't open one yet. I just wanted to show. Look at the packaging here. It's like, that one looks kind of normal, but this one looks a little wonky. But I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I think it's just kind of the way they put it in there. Not a big deal. So, but here we are with Return of the Jedi, obviously, because it's an Ewok. Teebo and that name tag there. And figure looks really good. I do like him. And you can see he's got the extra headdress. This is why I did. Actually, this one I picked up the day at Target that day I saw when I went and got the Anti-Chimeric X-Wing. So he's been sitting in his package for a bit. But yeah, it's a great picture on the card there. And nice figure in there with all his extras, which we will take a closer look at once I get them out. Look on the back, obviously VC207. And there's the wave there. And so he'll be coming up. I might take a break from the figures because I'm trying to maybe compare him with the Emperor Throne Room set, the PulseCon exclusive, which should be here this week. So I might jump from action figures for a couple days, as I have plenty of other stuff to review after vacation there. Some cool Galaxy Edge items. But yeah, again, just a great card back there. So it looks good on the card. Let me pause for a second. I will get one of them off the card so we can just start looking at the figure itself and the different accessories. So take a second and be right back. All right, so here he is out of the package. And as you can see, we'll just look at the sculpt first on this guy. Like the face. The face looks really good on him. This headdress. I will say this. It's probably why this one has that weird like full extra fold in it. This stuff is very, very rubbery, I guess would be the best way to say it. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. It's just the way it's sitting in there. It's not a problem. But so this is nice. The other thing is I noticed it when I was taking this out of the package. This little feather piece is actually a separate piece that can be taken out. I'll show you in a second on the other one. But I checked. It's also on this one as well. But, man, it's got some really cool detail to it. The stitching in the back's kind of nice. And, so, there he is. And, so, it said here he has, it's a ball head. And it's pretty posable, especially with the way this is, how rubbery it is. It's very, it helps him be posable. So he's got ball hinged shoulders, ball hinged elbows, and swivel wrists. Also the swivel waist, and then ball hinged hips, and ball hinged ankles as well. So he's quite posable for, a little Ewok. So it's pretty cool. So I'm glad they did that. Now let me look at the rest of these accessories. So you have here this little, little stone axe there. All right, stand up there. Let's put him down for a second. So he comes with, this is the second headpiece. This is very rubbery for posability. If you can see in there, let me see that little thing right there. That's a little tab that holds this in place. Actually, when I was pulling it out of the this, is when that popped off. But it goes back in very easily, so don't worry about that. So it's slightly different. There's with the tusks on there. It's kind of cool. I guess it's on the other one as well. So it's pretty similar to that one. It just doesn't have the piece around the neck and shoulders there. You also get this necklace for that alternate headdress there, and that's pretty neat. So I'm gonna that's why I picked up a second one, because of the two different headdresses. Display them with one and one with the other, so that'll look nice. It also comes with this little sheath for this little knife. I come up and just start cutting stormtroopers, and that does fit in there quite well. Look at that. So that's cool. And then also they have, if you're doing like the Ewok celebration at the end of Return of the Jedi, little drum tips for banging on the helmets. So yeah, it definitely comes with some great accessories. So I'm pretty pleased with it. And let's swap them out, and we'll take a look in a minute. Okay, so here he is with the alternate headdress on and the necklace there, and he looks really good. I will say getting this off was a bit of a bear. I ended up pulling the head completely off and then pushing the head through here, this part here, to get him out. It worked just fine. It was just a little tricky to get out, but not a big deal. And so it looks really good like this. Oh, I didn't really highlight this before, but this is the other sling piece, and this one has this little horn, so I can announce to the rest of the tribe that they're back in the village, or call them to battle like they did in Return of the Jedi there. But and he also, the drumsticks things here, they work. He holds them very well, so that's really cool. And so yeah, it's really cool. I like it. So I'm probably gonna, like I said, that's why I bought the second one, so I can have one in each headdress, and then just split them up there on my indoor shelf, and go into town with some stormtroopers. And it'd be kind of fun to compare this guy with I have a couple previous versions, one being the Power of the Jedi Teebo, and the other is actually the Vintage. Now the one thing I've noticed is that he is definitely, out of these three, is the shortest. Whoops. So if you hold him up here, he's comes out up to his shoulders, so kind of like that. He's a little different there. And let me just compare these two headdresses too. So they're pretty similar there, and that kind of nice. I like it that it's, this is from Power of the Jedi. It's like early 2000s, so I mean we're coming up on a 20-year-old figure there. And so in this one, actually, his headdress looks a little more like this one. So that's kind of neat that Hasbro did that. It can look more like the Power Jedi figure or the Vintage. That's pretty sweet. And so now I'm wondering, if you're looking at these, maybe I should have the knife on the one that has this headdress, and then the little horn on the one using this one. Looking at these figures, but I can mix it up anyway and switch it whenever. But so that's yeah, it's an interesting figure. I like them. I mean, it's and always nice to have a extra little murder bear on my ender shelf there. So that'll look pretty good, make a nice addition there. So we can wrap this one up. Thanks so much for watching. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. If you aren't, please consider subscribing. I'd like to help me grow the channel there. And leave a comment below. Is this one that you plan on getting? Are you going to skip it? What do you think? Yeah, I'd love to converse in the comment section there. I always reply to people. And again, thanks again for watching, and until next time, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the force will be with you always. The force will be with you.